Alright guys, today we're gonna go over a leg workout. More specifically, the exercises that you can do at home to make sure that your legs stay strong. So that when you come back into the gym, you don't feel weak legs, you don't feel like you're getting tired. These exercises are gonna help you so much. I am gonna go over a little bit of form because I want you to do this right. It is very important for you to do this right. If you do it wrong, you are gonna be more prone to injury. But if you do it right, you're actually gonna be less likely to get injured. And that's what we want. We get this wrong at the gym so much. So please make sure that you are paying attention and that you really focus on doing these exercises right. Cool? Alrighty, follow along and have fun. Keep up the great work, guys. Alright guys, so let's talk about this squat position, which is gonna be the base of everything that we're gonna do today, right? If we get this wrong, then everything that we do after this is gonna be wrong. So here I am demonstrating a squat position. Notice how my knee is right on top of my ankle almost the entire time. It does go forward just a little bit, but notice how I keep my knee right on top of my ankle, right? It is super important that your knee does not move in front of your big toe. It needs to stay on top of your ankle at all times if possible. Okay, so notice how I move my body to make sure that I can perform that skill correctly. So I would suggest to do this motion over and over and over again until you get it right. Even if it's super slow, do it super slow. Doing this right is going to be very, very, very beneficial. Next, we have jumps from a sitting position. Now, notice we're still following the rules. We're still doing exactly what I asked you to do. We're just not going all the way down. Our knee is still right on top of our ankles, and we're jumping straight up, and then we're coming back down with good form. This is super important. You do not want to stress those knees. This is how you would do it if you had bad form. Notice how my feet are behind my knees already, and I'm just kind of like getting up and then standing up. Then my knees are way in front of my toes. That would be incorrect. Next up, we have the same sitting jump, but with one leg at a time. Now this is going to be a little bit more specific, and this is going to be a lot harder, especially on your bad leg. But that's okay, you can push through it. If you can only stand up, then that's cool. But if you can jump with it, then that's even better. This is going to help you in your hurdles. This is going to help you in vault for your hurdle right before you punch the springboard. This is super, super, super beneficial. Next up, we have lunges. But your back foot is going to be on top of a chair or a ledge, anything where your foot is elevated, and you're going to try to make sure that you keep good form. Now, this is the hardest one of them all, but it is super, super important. So, notice how my knee does go in front a little bit, but it does not pass my big toe. I try my best to make sure that my knees isn't going too much forward. I should probably have my back leg scoot back more. Oh, look, I did it. See? On that last one. After you get a couple of reps in of you just doing the lunges, then you're going to do lunge jumps, which means you do the same exact position, and this time you add some explosiveness to it. You try to push through that leg, and this actually hurts a lot. You're going to do a whole bunch of reps of these. This is so important just to get your power really, 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 really strong. So this is what it would be like for you if you did it wrong. So this is the incorrect way of doing it. Notice how my knee is way in front of my toe. That's not good. Please make sure you avoid this. Okay? If you do these slow, that's fine. Being fast is not a requirement. Doing them right is the requirement. Next, we have lunge jumps, but going the opposite way. You're going to actually step up. Now, these are a lot easier because you're already in good form when you step up. Your knee does not let you go in front of your toe whenever you do these. You're already in good form. Notice how your knee is right on top of your ankle, and you just push straight up. That's great. Soccer players do this a lot. Next up, we have box jumps. So notice how I'm trying to pay attention to my form. I'm trying to pay attention to how it is that I jump up there. I'm not just putting my knees in front and then jumping up there. That would be super easy, but it's actually bad for your knees. I'm trying to pay attention to how my knee is right on top of my ankle. Right on top. Same thing goes for the long jumps. Notice how I'm trying really hard to make sure I stay in form. If my chest goes in front, that's fine. But the most important thing is we're trying to avoid our knees going in front of our toes. So here I am doing them with one leg. These can be pretty hard. The goal here is to jump as far as possible. This is for your vault. And you want to do it with both legs. You want to try to be as even as possible. Alright guys, please make sure that you really follow those directions. It is super important to make sure that we get proper form whenever we're performing a squat. Because if not, if you do it over and over and over and over and over again, maybe you won't feel it on the 10th one, maybe you won't feel it on the 50th one. You can do 100 and maybe you won't feel it. But if you do it every day, especially when you're at gym, if you do it every day over and over and over and over again, months after months after months and then years, then it really starts to add up, and then you really start to get some really bad pains on your knees, some really bad pains on your shins. It can affect the way that you land whenever you're tumbling, and it can affect your ankles. So please make sure that you have proper form when you squat. It really pays off in the end. Anyway, I hope that you guys can really get something out of this video. Put it together with your core, with your cardio, with your pull-ups. Pull it together with all of that, and already you have a lot of things that you can do at home that can really give you a full body workout. I'm going to post another video soon. Hope you guys like it. Hope you guys enjoy. Stay safe, stay clean. I'll see you guys later.